Tired of juggling extra pots and dealing with messy draining? I'm going to show you how to make amazing one-pan pasta where the cooking water itself becomes this perfect silky sauce. No blandness and way less cleanup.
First up, let's talk about what you're going to need. It's super simple.
Okay, for 2 servings, you'll want about 200 grams of pasta, 2 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and a pinch of salt. And for your tool, all you need is 1 skillet. That's it.
All right, let's get right into the method.
Step 1 is easy. Just combine everything, the pasta, water, olive oil, and salt, directly into a cold skillet. Now, starting cold is really the key here, because it lets the pasta start absorbing all that flavor right from the get-go. And what you're looking for is pretty simple. The pasta should just be covered by the liquid.
Now, go ahead and crank the heat up to high. We want to get this whole process moving quickly. You'll know it's time for the next step when you see a full rolling boil. We're talking big, fast bubbles breaking all across the surface.
But hang on, as it's heating up, we need to talk about the #1 mistake people make, the pasta sticking and tearing. If you just let it sit there, it's going to clump together and cook all unevenly.
So to prevent that, you're going to cook it uncovered and just give it a stir every now and then. As you stir, you'll actually see the pasta start to soften and move around freely in the skillet.
So this brings up the big question, right? How does this plain old water turn into a legit, delicious sauce?
Well, this is where the magic happens. You just let the water reduce. As that water evaporates, the starch that's come off the pasta gets super concentrated, and that's what creates this incredible, silky sauce. The visual cue here is impossible to miss. You'll see the water level drop, and the liquid that's left will get noticeably thicker.
Now, at this stage, you really have to avoid a watery result. And the main reason that happens? Using too much water way back at the beginning. If there's too much liquid, it just can't evaporate and thicken up enough to become a real sauce.
And just like that, we're at the final result.
The very first sign you nailed it is what you see right here. The sauce that's formed is clinging perfectly to every single piece of pasta. You shouldn't see any watery puddle at the bottom of the pan, just a totally unified dish. And for the final check, the surface of the pasta is coated perfectly, and the center is tender but absolutely not mushy.